Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about jet streams. So let's start. So jet streams are winds that flows high up in the atmosphere. So these are the layers of atmosphere from highest to lowest. We have exosphere, then thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. Jet streams are typically active at 6 to 11 kilometers above the surface of the earth, and it is mostly found in the troposphere, which is the first layer of the atmosphere. Now, jet streams can flow up to 320 kilometers per and they are thousands of miles long, thousands of miles wide and a few miles thick. Now, these strong winds flow in slim strips so that it can break off into smaller winds that can merge with other strips anywhere, anytime. That's how it will have the capability to push air masses around and affect weather pattern that weather patterns of any particular region. It has that much capability. So the season of the year, then location of low and high pressure system, and then air temperature, all of these get affected due to when and where a jet stream travels. So if at all someone asks you what is the reason behind weather changes or change in seasons, you can say it's primarily because of jet streams. Okay, how are jet streams caused? Just Jet streams are caused by the temperature difference between tropical air masses and polar air masses. Now we know that the tropical air is warm and polar air is cold, and it is due to its relative locations. So, what happens in one part of the world depends on what is happening elsewhere. After all, the atmosphere is one complete environment. It is connected with so many factors. Now, coming to the most intriguing question, where the jet streams being it all starts in tropics, that is around the equator. As we know, this region is warm because the sun's rays hits the earth's surface at a higher angle at the equator. Hence we can also call this place as a place that fuels the jet stream. Now, what happens it at the equator? The warm air rises up in the atmosphere and goes to this region between troposphere and stratosphere. We are from here. This warm air gets down towards the cooler air found in north and south pole. Notice that the warm air molecules are getting attracted towards colder air ones. Now, at higher altitude, the warm air cools and shrink doing more and more warm air behind it. Meanwhile, the cooled air follows towards the equator, creating a simple looping mechanism. It's an endless repetition. Now, the next flow up question is, in which direction does the jet stream flows? To answer this question, we will have to answer another question, that is, in which direction does the earth rotate? Now, this is a very thick question. People often to overcomplicate things here. Do not mix your left and right viewpoint with east and west direction. Left and right depends upon your perspective. What has left to you is a right to the person standing opposite to you. On the other hand, and the west direction is fixed. So regardless this, to other hand, east and west directions are fixed. The sun rises in the east regardless of your right and left direction. Therefore, so this way the easterly directions the warm air at the tropic follows. This is about this jet stream. I hope you understood. Now go to the book and read out this point again and try to understand jet stream. Thank you.